Blake Treinen's going to stay with the Dodgers 2 years, $22 million. Love it. That is a relatively, it's crazy to say, $11 million a year. Great.
That's champagne problems.
It is. Yeah. They don't win the World Series without him.
No doubt.
And he was incredibly important.
And you probably won't without him.
Yeah. Well, and you know, relievers are weird. They can be essential to your success one year and not very good the next year. They have a wild fluctuation, but he's as good as you're going to find when he's healthy. The question has always been with him for his health, and I think the 2-year deal is kind of just hedging your bet that in those 2 years, you'll get one of those seasons he'll be pretty healthy. If you get two, it's a bonus.
When you have that many starting pitchers, where do you go short? You can't carry that many guys. Is it the bullpen you go short on?
Well, some of those starters are going to be bullpen guys.
They're going to turn them into. Okay, that makes sense. Then
it's going to be.
That's what I thought, but no one ever said it.
Not where you're going to say, "Oh, Clayton Kershaw, you're not going to start any games."
No,
they're going to ham and egg things.
Position,
the way that they did it in the postseason, I think it's be the way that they do it during the regular season. You'll have some guys do some openers. You'll have a bullpen day here and there, and all 7 or 8 of their starters, they're not all going to be healthy at the same time. Right. You'll probably have 3 or 4 that are hurt at any given time. So like they say in baseball, these things tend to take care of themselves. That if you have 8 perfectly healthy starting pitchers, that's a wonderful problem to have.
But Treinen is going to pitch more or have more appearances than
I think
those guys. Because he's a reliever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Then the starters, yes.
He's not going to throw more pitches, but more appearances than them.
Yeah, he'll have more appearances. But they crack. I truly believe they've cracked the code.
Yeah.
That have enough guys to get through the regular season. They're such a good team that they're going to get. And then when you get to the playoffs, mash the gas. You saw Treinen gave him a 3 inning. Walker Buehler out of the bullpen. Just whatever the rules are, they're not the rules anymore. Let's go for it. I think that's what they're going to do.
Yeah. The code.
Yeah.
Have more money than everyone else in the world.
It's not that. It's not that. That makes
part
it
of it.
easier.
Right.
But it's not just that.
Be able to sign anyone from anywhere.
Landon Knack was free. River Ryan was free. The Sheehan is free. Like these guys, the guys that they buttress it with, the guys that they bought were the guys that weren't around. Glasnow was the one that was unavailable. Yamamoto for 2 months was unavailable. You know, a lot of what got them to the finish line were their homegrown guys.
Let's just have some fun with this. This is just purely for fun.
Yeah.
So let's take that same intellect, baseball IQ, and move that to a small market team where you couldn't afford people. Are you still winning World Series?
No, but you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Like
perennial playoff team?
Well, I think you have an answer to this. It's Tampa.
Okay, good one.
It's Tampa. Yeah. Tampa doesn't spend any money at all, and they're always pretty good.
Pretty good acquisitions,
and they
pretty
go to
good developing.
They go to the playoffs more often than they don't.
Good farm system.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no lack in that.
No,
you're still building like your small market. You just have money.
They got it at both ends.
Okay, that's the code. Yes.
Speaking of having it at both ends, they've got the young, cheap, homegrown talent. So, hey, we need a guy to Landon Knack pitch today. Have River Ryan pitch today. Have Bobby Miller pitch today. Like they've got guys that can do that. And then when it gets down to it, your super high dollar guys, your Yamamotos, your Snells, your Otanis, Glasnows. Hopefully those guys are good to go.
Before we get off this, did Juan Soto not want to come here? I
Dodgers,
assume they could have paid him whatever they wanted, whatever he wanted.
They could have, but they were never going to do that. They went to what was good for them, not what was good for the player.
But why would it hurt you to pay him if you can pay?
Because what they don't do, and it's changed slightly, but I think one of the best parts about the Dodgers is they don't make bad deals. And this could be a bad deal at some point. They don't do stuff like that. They buy the prime of a guy and get out of that business before you get into those dog days. That's kind of what they do.
I just wondered if MLB stepped in like the NBA did. Like you can't get him. That's too much.
They stopped their offering, from my understanding, around $600 million, and this went to $765. So they weren't in. Okay,
just know
level.
You're not. This is not the end of the Juan Soto thing for you. You'll see him again.
Yeah,
he'll be a problem for you down the road.
I mean, he's a terrific player. Dodgers also signed Michael Conforto to a 1-year, $17 million deal.
He's been around.
He's been around a while. He's a good player.
Yeah.
You know what it is, DeMarco?
Yeah.
He's this season's Teoscar Hernández. And the only thing that I don't like about the Conforto signing is that I think it means that Teoscar is going to leave.
Okay.
Because I think
so it's a role.
It's a role that he's going to fill because the Yankees, the Blue Jays, the Red Sox didn't get Soto. I think those 3 teams probably go big to go get Teoscar, and the Dodgers aren't going to do that.
Is Conforto better than Teoscar?
No. Teoscar's
sign
better
Teoscar then?
because Teoscar's going to get paid probably double
more.
what Conforto's going to get.
Okay, because of the rub.
Yeah.
The World Series rub. That makes sense.
The rub and the need, right? And the Dodgers, this is what they do. This is an example of them being a little bit smarter than everybody else. I'm not going to overpay Teoscar. When Teoscar is undervalued, I'll take him. The second he gets a little overvalued,
somebody else can pay him.
Enjoy your time in Boston.
I know I can't see today, but I swear I've been talking about Conforto since like 2010. Has it been that long?
I don't think it's been quite that long, but he's been around a while.
Been around for a minute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a good player.
Yeah. I mean, he's still in baseball. Of course he's a good player.
And he'll play one of those two corner out. You know what this is bad news for? Gavin Lux. Because the places for him to play are getting shorter and shorter.
Haven't you guys been trying to get rid of him? Or is it Chris Taylor? I'm kind of mixing in.
Taylor's not an everyday guy.
It is Gavin Lux. You guys been trying to get rid of.
Mookie's going to play second base.
See, you can't even say
he's going to play second base. So Lux can't play the outfield.
Right. You've been trying to get rid of Gavin Lux forever. Yeah, he's like luggage. Look at you.
Let's move on. It's fine. It's fine. Thank you for your service. Good luck in Cincinnati or wherever you end up in. Yes. Huge Rams win, and they dodge the MVP. That's coming up next. It's Travis DeMarco, 710 ESPN.